I'm blurry. Hold on. Of course I was blurry. I should have checked my thing. Anyways, guys, welcome to the live. Let me just fix myself here. All right. I think we got it now. There we go. There's nothing worse. It's because when you have a camera and then if you move a little bit and then it just distorts and whatever. But hey, we'll just ignore that stuff. Anyways, yes, Miss Margaret, thank you for joining the live today. Again, I know that there's going to be oodles of channels hosting the press conference. It's a case that we have followed right from the start ourselves, and I'm excited to learn of some new information with regards to this case because it does mean a lot. Let me just turn off my fan. I know you guys, there's Who Dis there. So great. Anxious to hear what Ellie has to say. So thank you for covering it. Yeah, absolutely. Again, as a mother, as a person, as someone that cares about people, and that's hence why being in true crime, it's very rewarding to be able to bring awareness and attention, of course, to these cases. It's not like the other cases don't matter because there's a lot of cases out there. There is a ridiculous amount of cases. All I have to do, right, is look at my side of my YouTube channel, and when you guys, just like you guys, if you follow true crime, that your whole list on the side is of all these cases going on, and there's just so many of them. There's Koberger case that we followed that one at the start, and then we did part of it yesterday. But Rachel Morin, the Carly Russell fake abduction, I think her court date for Carly Russell, I believe it's October 11th that they have her court date set. Slammer needs to come on to someone like that. We covered Carly Russell's case right from the get-go, and right away, as soon as they dropped that her vehicle, you knew that it was just a bunch of malarkey. Hey, Sharon Parker, how are you? So I thought, the press conference is going to be in 25 minutes, and Adam's going to be here. Aspen Connor, he'll be here in about 10 minutes time, something like that. And so we'll just quickly say, I know there's not a lot of people in here right now, but if you guys could make sure, please, to hit that like button. Again, it really does help the channel. And so if you're going to come in here, please do us a favor and hit that like button. That's what gets it out into the algorithm. And that's just being honest and frank. And it means a lot to do that, so that when you spend time creating a live or doing a video, it really helps than having like, 100 people watch this. So the like button pushes it out into the algorithm. That's why it means a lot. Okay. So I'm not going to try to like sugarcoat that. That's exactly what it means. Hope they have nav. Well, it says potential suspect information. So maybe they're going to have a doodle of a picture. Maybe they will show a picture of someone that they caught on camera. We don't know yet. So bottom line is they're still going to give us some new information and some updated information, because obviously there's something pressing in the press conference to share with us. So that's great. If anyone doesn't know about the Rachel Morin case, of course, it's a mother of five, out of the Harford County. And now, for some people that perhaps don't know that, she had three different fathers for those five children, and they've all been placed with their respective fathers. That breaks my heart there in halfway, because I'm glad that they're with their family members, like their dads. You know, I feel sad for anyone, um, either if you come from a broken home, like a lot of us, if you only have one parent because one parent passed on and stuff like that. But it breaks my heart to know that the children have been separated. And that's what breaks my heart. But what breaks my heart, of course, first and foremost, is the fact that somebody took the life of Rachel Morin for no reason, for no reason. And that's truly just devastating, to be honest with you. But sorry, guys, let me just say hellos. Hi, Miss Margaret, Miss Dog Lover. I know I'm spoiling you. I'm spoiling myself, to be honest, too, because it's kind of like I was actually working on a video for my other channel, and I was like, ooh, it's a couple more minutes before the live. The other channel I'm talking about is the ThinkBox Media Source. That's when, as a creator, just a person that wants to learn how to use Canva or Wondershare, create videos, how to make a thumbnail, how to use animation. So it's a channel that I made a while ago, but I've started making a lot of videos for that channel now. So if anyone is interested even in learning, like whether you use them for TikTok, Instagram, doesn't matter. Some people just are clueless when it comes to knowing how to use graphics and different things. So I have a lot of beginner ones out, but I have to make a lot more still because there's so much to learn that you can learn. So that one's called ThinkBox Media Source. If anyone ever wants to check that out, it's in the link of the description of this video. Outback's in the house, and let's see, it's a crumb. Shame's in the house. Streamlabs is in the house. Fibro. Outback. Who dis? Hi, who dis? It's been a minute, eh? Well, sometimes who dis is hiding. Sharon Parker. Hey, Sharon Parker. Hi, Bev is me. Hey, Sunny, my thought. The boyfriend did it. Hey, Bev, my thought. The boyfriend didn't do it. He would have been arrested by now. Trust me on that one. He would be the absolute first person that they would have looked at. I believe that that's why in the press conference, Bev, this is just using, like what seems logical, what seems like, well, just logical and rational, is the chief had come out and spoke and said that, yeah, because so many people were sending in emails and that, like, have you checked out the boyfriend? Well, of course they have. That would be the first person that they did. Um, but let's see, Bev, you might be, of course, changing your mind on that once they do the press conference. So we'll see what they have to say there. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that guy would have been so arrested. If it was the boyfriend. I haven't believed it was. I think, normally it's the first place to go to. Oh, wait a second. Wait, what? No, the press conference said it was at 4. No, it's at 4 p.m. Uh, Right, you guys, hold on a second. It said 4 p.m. It said 4 p.m. and I seen other people do their things. It will be at 4 p.m. Yeah, 4 p.m. Hold on a second here. 4 p.m. That's not my time. That's Hartford time, which is 3 hours. One second. The Hartford County Sheriff's Office will provide an update at 7:30 p.m. Thursday. Did they change it? Did they? Did they? They must have changed it. What the heck? Do they? Do they have? What the heck? Well, they. Okay, so let me go because I'm literally. let's see. Sorry, just talking to Asma for a sec. You know, what the heck? What the heck? You know what? YOLO, right? That's what it's all about. YOLO. What I see what's happening here. They want me to do 2 lives today. Obviously, some of you people that come follow us all the time don't get enough attention, and you just want to see this channel do 2 lives today. It's not like I didn't do 14 hours worth in the last 2 days. Let's just make this 24 hours, eh? What? No, exactly. Miss Dog Lover, that's going to be well past your bedtime because that is in the UK. She's in the UK. That's where my husband is from. And husband, what time is it? 12:42. He should be home in about 30 minutes anyway. Yeah, what's up? What's no, not what's up. The sky's what's up. What's down is that apparently they changed the time for the press conference, and it's going to be at 7:30, which is 4:30, which I'll go live at 4 o'clock. Then half an hour to it. We will Aspen too, and then let's see what he's saying now. Uh, yeah, it's a delay. So you know what? We can talk for a little bit if you guys want. So let's just talk. Let's talk. Let's say hi to a few more people. Oh, we got Wendy Wu here. Got Callie. Hey, Callie girl. Again, Mustangs in the house. We have Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Crafty 159. Hi, left my DNA, son. Thank you so much, Crafty One. And if anyone else could do that, appreciate so much. Yes, they changed it a few minutes ago. The nerve, right? They didn't check with me first, Carrie. I'll tell you that much. I don't know what this world's coming to, honestly. Um, so let's go, Emily Frey. And hey, Sunny, the brutality makes me feel it was personal. Someone she knew. That's how they really portrayed that, didn't they, Emily? Like, meaning the sheriff targeted, personal. And then you have Michael Gabrazinski. Now that man, again, if you're going to tell stories, you need to keep your stories straight. I don't think he did it out of malicious intent. I think he was probably trying to protect his daughter, and in his head, as I mean, who typically stands in front of the news, right? And the news is going to be in your face going, give me the news first. They don't overly care, really. Besides, personally, they might care. Like, for instance, like Sunny Slaughter, her name is, and Jennifer Coffindaffer. Like, these people care about other people. But at the end of the day, the news, they want the news. And they want the most up-to-date, exclusive information that they can get. Now, it just so happened because Michael came out saying that, Rachel was in the tunnel. And I mean, I showed that actually from the TikTok video. Actually, I'm just going to show that actually again. Let's see here. Cancel. Let's see here. Video file. Let me just show that again. Just got to find it. Oh, you guys see that video where the house explodes that I did a video on? That house explodes. Oh my God. And then the 2 other houses beside it. Same thing, burnt down, and 5 people lost their lives. That was so, so sad. And it's like, because of like the boiler. I remember that there was someone that I knew that had that happen to them, where the boiler basically blew out through the roof, but it didn't. Oh, they're lucky to be alive now that I think about that. So where did I just do that one? The crazy woman. I put that on TikTok, and I'm like, they took it down, like, gave me a violation, and I'm like, well, but like, I don't get it. It's news. I can literally type in guns and see all these like crazy videos with guns, and I'm showing a news clip, and this lady's in the street, and she's waving one. Oh, it's right. Come on, you guys. Is it this one? No, there's not going. How can I not find it already? Come on now. Custom files. No. How is Adam's girlfriend? I literally just made this video. Am I blind? Rachel Morin press conference in honor. Sorry, you guys. Now I'm just talking to myself. I literally just made this video. Members. Oh no, Plum. Crazy Woman House. I cannot find it. Well, the next best thing then is to go to, I suppose, my TikTok. Oh, I think I closed that off. Let me just go to my TikTok. TikTok. I don't usually use TikTok too often, but I've been trying to be better at using my social media a little bit. Profile. So if anyone wants to follow me on TikTok, I got a whole 474 followers. Okay, let's go to that for a second. Share screen. Go to my TikTok. Okay, let me just share that. Got to go back over to this and take your comment down there. And yeah, you see these two right here. Um, it's so stupid. I got community. I don't know. So I thought, well, maybe it's because I put the word, like gun in the title of it. So that's why I tried again, but no. And I'm like, really? Do you guys see the videos that are out on TikTok? And I'm putting out a piece of news, and it wasn't even like it was overly crazy or anything like that. Anyways, let's watch this. So I've done some Rachel Morin ones here. And one second.
Rachel was found
1 second.
in the tunnel
I'm gonna have to.
or by the trail.
No, I believe it was in the tunnel.
4 pounds, 99 pence. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Dog Liver.
It happened in London in 1992 at Wimbledon Common. Young mother violently killed in broad daylight. Look up Rachel Nicole.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out. Thank you. Sorry. Hi, Transporter. How are you? Anyways, so this is what I'm talking about, double talking, even though he had another video that I had put out where he was talking about, how he went down one tunnel and that his stepdaughter and the other person went down the other tunnel, and it was the tunnel that his stepdaughter went into. So listen to what he says with JLR interview. Okay, so it's JLR investigates, boots on the ground there. And I'm going to have to bring Adam on here. 1 sec, Adam. Just going to make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to take off this for a sec, and we'll play that again. Thank you, Miss Dog Lover. Okay, so get back over here. That's right. Okay.
Rachel was found in the tunnel
I believe so.
or
Yes.
by the trail.
No, I believe it was in the tunnel.
What? Or, I'm sorry. What? I believe it was in the tunnel now. Like I said, meaning if you're going to say something, keep consistent, because even if your intentions are pure, you literally just pretty much discredited now what you've been saying because nobody can trust you. So what do you mean? I believe now.
And
I believe it was in the tunnel. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was.
Like
in
what?
The tunnel.
or around the tunnel there.
Yeah, but I just kept seeing tunnel.
Despite law enforcement swarming the area for almost a full day, Gabrzeski's stepdaughter locating the body in about an hour. The deadly discovery.
Once we got down there and I started seeing them tunnels, I started getting goosebumps.
Made in a tunnel drain not far from the trail's main entrance.
I saw a terrible mess.
Gabrzeski's vision.
Okay. So again, how do you see a terrible mess and not be able to say for sure that she was in the tunnel? Right? You can't, you just literally contradicted yourself. So you cannot sit there and say that she was in the tunnel. What a terrible mess. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure she was in the tunnel. Michael, shame, shame, shame. But I get it. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it was disingenuous.
Meeting the reality of a gruesome scene.
There's not going to be an open casket. I can guarantee you that.
He says Morin's body found in a pool of blood, suffering severe head trauma, an injury he believes could be the result of a rock.
My daughter.
Okay. And that's when he kind of went on to say about the daughter. Let me come back up here. But you know what I mean, guys? Right? you're sitting there saying there's going to be a closed casket. There's not going to be an open casket. What a mess. Then you should
Right.
darn right know if she was in the tunnel or not.
Yeah.
Duh.
And I went back. Hey, everyone. By the way, I went back and listened to his first interview when he taught. When we first became aware of Michael, and and I noticed this time when I watched it that all of the times he said, "Oh, in my vision, I saw this. In my vision, I saw this."
The first one he gave, yes, he kept saying, "In my vision." Well, what he said was, in my vision, I saw tunnels, right? But again, kind of tunnels, trails, right? It's a common thing. So yeah, in my vision, so I can see why someone would think, well, maybe there's some tunnels around there, and then, but that's when he went on to say that I was with my stepdaughter, and there was two tunnels and I went down this tunnel. Like, this isn't the vision part anymore. That I went down this tunnel and she went down this tunnel, and
Yeah.
that's where they found her. That part wasn't the vision part, but his vision part was about going, you know what? Let's go down.
Isn't what he said isn't what he said something like, I was gonna go down one tunnel and she went down one?
I'm not sure
Because
100% wording.
police have come out. Police have said, he was not within eyesight, and he never saw
Well,
her.
I think the point here with this one, Adam, is that he was trying to protect his stepdaughter by
Mhm.
not having her. It's like someone that's not prepared, and they're trying their best to make it so that they can kind of give the information and not bring the stepdaughter into it. But in true crime world and in the internet, you say a red flag and poof, right then, right?
Right. Oh
And
yeah.
then so
And
yeah.
and then I saw one of her ex-boyfriends, I guess, talk to JLR. I didn't watch the video yet, but I saw that came out today.
I haven't watched that one yet either.
And then I know that, Inquisitor put out a very good video about the Rachel Morin case this morning, where he talked about even it's a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt, but there's a rumor that she had previously been seeing a married man in the neighborhood, also who I guess was a teacher, I believe. So I mean, so more and more is starting to trickle out about people that were within her life, potentially.
I mean, at the end of the day, they said that she was on dating sites. So we all know, right? If she was on dating sites, we all know how that stuff works. There's there's people that go on there and they keep thinking that the grass is greener and they're dating, but they're not, say, committed. However, there was an updated, right, status that they were in a relationship.
Right.
I guess it depends. Yeah, I guess it depends what that means, because we all know when they're on dating sites. Like, I remember when I was being a hoe after my divorce, right? I waited a year and I was like, someone had told me about the Plenty of Fish site. Now, I'm not a hoe typically, but I was going, you know what? I've been with someone from when I was 16 to 26 and 26 to like 30, whatever the frick I was, or 40. Yeah, I was about 40, I guess, right? No, I was about 30 something, because I've been with my husband now for 8 years. So, anyways, and so I decided that I was going to be a hoe. I just decided it. I was like, I don't care. I'm just going to go on dates. I've dated 3 people in my entire life up until that point. And so I go on this Plenty of Fish site, and it was like, ugh, I mean, honestly,
Right.
people are just disgusting. They cheat on their wives. All they're in it for is to use their second head all the time. And then there's those little needles in a haystack, perhaps, that are out there. But anyway, so I was, like I said, going on these different dates. Now, I didn't make any commitment to anybody at all. And because I'm not like that, right? I'm not. But in saying that, I was free to go out with this person and that person. So we all know too that there's people that go on those sites, right? Like which someone did to me, and I was like, dude, you can't pull shit over on me. I know that you're still on the website. I can tell you're making all these excuses that you keep saying you're going to come back over and blah, blah, blah. Can't make time, whatever. He's in construction, trying to feed me this crap. So I decided, right, because I don't like ever to be made a fool of. So I decided to make a secondary account and I played to his abilities of him liking baseball and all that different stuff. So as I caught him in the act after he made it seem like, no, no, you're the only one I'm talking to and seeing. So I literally sitting there messaging him and he's getting back to me. Then he's talking to me like he wants to meet up with me. So I literally call him on my phone at the same time that I'm texting him. I'm like, oh, hey, you know that person you're talking to? Well, guess what, DF? That's me. Okay. You're not
Right.
going to make me for a fool. But the thing is
Right.
that, like I said, people's minds on sites or if you're dating, one second, Adam. I literally just watched it where not a documentary, I mean, a case where this girl was doing kind of the same thing, but she was cheating on her husband with this friend. And then the friend ended up getting whatever, jealous. And then he literally took her out into the desert, killed her, and then threw her down a mine shaft. And that's because she was being naughty, naughty. But
And
it,
we're
it's
not saying and we're not saying Rachel was being naughty or a hoe or naughty naughty. Of course, we don't know. But I mean, she had been a single woman, so I don't think there's anything wrong with her having been on dating sites.
no,
Um,
no,
but
absolutely not. But the creeps come out
it'll
on
be
there.
interesting to see. It's the only thing that's interesting about her being on dating sites is if it comes to fruition that was a factor in her homicide. And I'm hoping that this delay in the press conference is because
They caught them.
I'm hoping,
Person.
and hopefully they're getting all their ducks in a row before they come out. So
Thank you. Once the
I
thing's
guess
going to
we'll
go
find
off.
out in 3 hours.
Miss Dog Lover's loving us today. She's spending all of her
Oh,
paycheck on us. $4.99 by $4.99 at a time. So
thank
it's
you,
going
Miss
to go.
Dog Lover.
Yeah. I'll wait for it to go off, Miss Dog Lover, because then it's going to start reading it. You know how it does that. And yeah, Kelly, do any of you guys see the screen as being blurry? I don't. Do you? Mm-hmm. I told you these people. Hi, Lyle. How are you? 2002 remake. I never saw it. Oh, what? Cleavage Field 2023 remake. Why is it not going?
I've never done the dating site thing. Maybe someday, but
Oh,
so far.
it's coming in double.
Love super chat. £4.99. Thank you. I did online dating. My headline was not interested in one night stands. There are other websites for that. What is that state of affairs?
It's still coming in double.
Yeah, you know what though? Tell you, back in the day when the party lines came out, yeah, it was doing double on that one. Thank you, Miss Dog Lover. Back in the day when Party Line came out, I was like, what losers have to use a party line to meet people?
Well, it's a lot more. I think it's a lot more, and I think it. I mean, more and more. I've
now it's more.
never been on one, but more and more, everyone I know that meets someone, that's how they meet them. So it's a lot
Yeah.
more
Well,
common.
now it's absolutely, you don't even have to do anything. You can order your food to your house. You could order a boyfriend to your house. Doesn't really matter, a guy from the internet. But back in the day when Party Line first came out, and my ex-husband, I actually met him on the Vancouver chat line only because when I moved back to home to Vancouver here I'm in Canada, if anyone doesn't know. When I moved out here, my twin sister had a chat line. And I was like, my first message was, I just came out of the shower and I have a big for you. And I was like, what? What? Operator on this thing, right? Like, what the heck? What kind of line? Sister, what kind of line are you even on here? But then I was bored because I just moved out there from Calgary, right? And so I had left Calgary, left my job and everything. It was an abusive relationship. I got over it, right? So then I moved back home, and I was like bored. So I was like, do, 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 do. And you'd hear these people talking, and then there was ones that sounded actually nice. And honestly, I was like, I'm not going to meet you. Send me a picture of what you even look like. For all I know, you could be a SK. But anyways, I ended up meeting my ex because it was, hi, my name's Steve, and Steve, because his cousin's name was Steve. Anyways, that was a 17-year marriage. Now I'm happily married to my 33-year-old British hunk of a man, Steve Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Smackdown. Anyways,
I won't even sell something on Facebook Marketplace because I don't
I
want to
will.
meet some stranger in person.
Oh, I will. Yeah. I will. No problem.
I'm like, nope, I'm not going to some dark alley to sell you a
No.
pair of used pants.
Poor is no excuse. Well, no, it was a great excuse, to be honest with you. Hey, Darren, how are you? Marketplace for me, it's kind of like, meet you at the gated, because it's like a gated community townhome or apartments. So it's like, meet you at the gate. Okay, right. I'm not going to meet someone in a dark alley. I'm not going to go over to their home. They want to purchase what I got. They can come over to my place because, yeah. As a female,
That's what she
honestly,
said.
yeah.
Right.
You know what? Okay, you guys, I want to tell you a story. You guys want to hear a story? Yes, you do. I seen you all nod. So back in the day when I was about like 19 years old, I lived in Calgary at that point as well. Two different times, but anyways, lived in Calgary, and I worked in Northeast Calgary. So, Northeast, Southwest, blah, 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 blah. And I lived in Southwest Calgary, way downtown, and I had to take the C train, like the Sky Train, your rail system, whatever. So, anyways, it is absolutely piss ass snowing outside, and I'm standing at the bus stop, and I've missed my bus, and I don't want to walk that 15 minutes, and that would be probably about 25 minutes because of all the snow that was on the ground. And so I'm standing there at the bus stop, and then a car pulls over and says, "Oh, I thought I knew you." And I'm like, "Don't know you." And then he's like, "Well, can I give you a ride somewhere?" Okay, I normally don't do this, but I was like, "Yeah, actually, if you could just drop me off at the C train station, that would be great." And so, meaning this guy, do you know what I mean? I'm just thinking, nope, sorry, you got the wrong person, but okay, I shouldn't, but I could really use the ride to the C train station so I can be on time for work. Anyways, so he's driving along, and then he pulls into a freaking alley, right? The alley before the C train station. And then he's like, so my apartment's just there. Do you want to go up there? And my hand was on that door so freaking fast. And I was just like, no, thank you. Scoot. Okay. I put myself in such a position. Honestly, because I literally something could have happened badly to me, because obviously he stopped because he probably just saw some, 19-year-old hot chick just kidding out there in the cold. But anyways, I'm just kidding. So anyways, I literally, like I said, started panicking the minute he turned down the alley, and then he was like, "No, my apartment's just right there. Can take you." Oh, I never did something so stupid like that again. My heart was racing so badly because I put myself in that position.
So you met Ted Bundy?
You know what? I think his name was Aspen Connor. I didn't really want to call him out live, but since you said it, I just might as well tell you who it actually was. Hence why this relationship is propelled into an online relationship.
I finally found you again.
Yeah. But anyways, all I know is if your gut says something, don't do it. Okay. If your gut is telling you no, don't do it. Because again, when you're in true crime and you just see, especially females, right? It's really the females, because most females most times, not all the time, because I don't want to take this power away from us, Powerpuff Chicks, but most females are going to get, the strength is going to be overpowered by a male versus, ours typically. And online dating, exactly. Like, it's a total thing. And there's so many creeps on those sites. Like, there's so many disgusting, despicable me people on those sites. And you just have to be very careful. So, who knows what twist and turns a Rachel Morin's case is going to turn out to be? Hopefully, by chance, perhaps it went from, we're going to give a press conference on suspect information to hopefully we have now arrested someone. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? How old were you, Aspen? Hey, let's talk about it. We'll do like JLR. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hold on, let's get some food. Just need some food with that. Did JLR have some food in his video today? I haven't looked at his video yet. If you guys don't know who JLR Investigates is, again, he does boots on the ground. He covers cases. One of the cases that he has been following is the Rachel Morin case. So again, he's the one that had an interview with Michael Gabrzinski. He's the one that basically showed you the trails. And basically, when he showed those tunnels, that's because that's where Michael had told him that the tunnels were. But anyways, yeah, I haven't. Do you think, Emily? Do you guys think that they're going to make him arrest? Yeah, Fibro, go make me something to eat. Chop, chop. Let's go. Come on. Shame on you, Richard Allen. Yeah, that's what he's going to say. If there's somebody there, definitely. JLR is going to be, shame on you, suspect. I'm going to come for you. Well, hopefully. Because remember,
I wonder if he'll be at the press conference.
Well, he was back in where? Okay, how far is Florida from Maryland?
I live in between. Oh, so he probably drove right by. I don't know what is. I have no idea. I don't know where he lives in Florida. Florida's a long state, so I mean,
Yeah,
if he lived
I'm
near
not sure.
Jacksonville,
I can't remember.
then Maryland would only be like, I don't know, 8-9 hours. But if he lives down by Miami, it would be like, I don't know, 13 hours.
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm sure he said it. I just don't pay attention. Like I know I've probably heard it a few times. Either way, he was at home in Florida today, this morning.
Okay.
So the Brian Koberger, of course, you guys know that the Brian Koberger,
Hearing.
what do you want to call it? What is it tomorrow?
The hearing is tomorrow.
Hearing, yes, thank you. Was looking for that word. That's where the parents, the victims' families, and that can watch it via Zoom or something like that, or they can go into the courthouse. But for those that perhaps don't have the accessibility to travel, that are part of the Brian Koberger case, so that will be going on tomorrow. Now,
did the Garrett Kurtz one happen this morning?
With Garrett Kurtz, no. Basically, so for anyone that doesn't know this case, if they haven't followed Delphi, and if you have, then along with Delphi, there was other cases like the Flora fires, Nicole Bowen's case, and Ray Hanish's case. And Ray Hanish, Garrett Kurtz, is in prison for 55 years for the homicide of Nicole Bowen and Ashley Garth. We call her Pug Face around here because she's just, ugh. She's disgusting. Actually, they're both disgusting. And so Ashley Garth got 48 years. Now, Garrett Kurtz has just recently, after all this time, and this is from 2019, guys. So Garrett Kurtz, in 2019, took the life of Nicole Bowen. Then, but before he did that, 2 weeks earlier, he took the life of Ray Hanish. Now, he said it was during, foreplay stuff, I guess we'll call it, right? Choked him out, right? That he just accidentally, whatever. And the only reason why he admitted to that at all was because Ashley Garth's phone was found in Ray Hanish's apartment. So they knew that he was in there. Um, and so Ray Hanish never got the justice that, I don't want to call it justice, but Nicole Bowen, Garrett Kurtz, 55 years, 48 for Ashley Garth. There was 5 people involved in her death. The other ones got like 5 years. But Ray Hanish's case, Garrett Kurtz was charged a few months back. And so now today was a hearing and a pretrial. And so now it's just a matter of if there's going to be a plea deal, if it's going to move forward to the jury. But as far as I know, they haven't heard back yet because Cher said that they would update on Facebook, and I'm sure she would message too as well if there was. So we're kind of waiting just to hear how that case is going to proceed. 7:30 apparently Eastern Standard Time. So I will go live again. We will go live, I should say. Right, Adam? Are you doing anything? Are you going to be there for the press conference?
Yeah, I can
No.
be here. I've just
Yeah.
I've got to change something, but I can be here. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go live at 4, whether Adam's on time or not. That's totally up to him. But we'll start at 4:30 PST, but it's really PST time, 7:30. So 7 o'clock EST. I'll start the live, but the press conference really starts at 7:30 EST.
Right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Miss Dog Lover's going to be well in bed by that point. In bed.
Miss Dog Lover, take a nap. You've got 3 hours.
Yeah,
Get
take a
some
nap,
sleep.
Miss Dog Lover. Yeah.
Get some sleep in. Make yourself an espresso martini
Yeah.
when you wake up. And
Or
we'll
like
see
a
you in
drug
little
to
bit.
her, to be honest, right? Sometimes she pretends like, I don't love you. I'm not going to come watch any lives for, a week or so because I'm too busy. And then the next thing you know, it's like, ooh, I can't get enough of you guys. It's like a drug. I get it, Miss Dog Lover. We all done silly things in the past. The key is to learn from them. Oh,
Not me, Miss Dog Lover.
meet at the police station. Oh no, Mr. Perfect sitting over there. Yeah, he's never done anything like that. Yeah.
I literally have a halo above my head because
Aw.
I've never done anything wrong.
You're so perfect. You're just so perfect.
But at
I'm
least
gonna-
I'm honest.
I did minor little things stupidly. My twin sister and my older sister. Older sister. That's like saying that, I might as well just have Satan sitting beside me. My older sister. Okay, pure evil. Sorry, but you are. My twin sister. Not so evil, but my sister, everyone thought, my twin sister, she's 10 minutes older, blah, 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 thought that she was like the nun. Shut the front door. I was outspoken, because I didn't put up with someone saying something that was untrue or this or that. And I would just tell the truth. Go figure that telling the truth got you in more trouble because you were more outspoken than the other two. I just didn't put up with their crap is all, So if they were lying, I'd just call them out. Then it would be me. I had to go to the bedroom to take a time out. That's because I'm being accused of something I didn't do. That always ticks me off, no matter how old I get. Don't ever accuse me of something that I didn't do, because I'll freaking tell you if I did it or not. So don't call me a liar, because I'm not going to sit there and lie about it. If you ask me it, I'll just tell you,
And what's funny, all these years later, you're still sitting in the bedroom on your timeout.
I know. Yeah. So hi, who said that? Someone just said it about being in the UK as well. I'm from the UK. Thanks, Miss Dog Lover. Yeah, like hello, all you UK people. Oh, that was so funny. Yesterday, my husband says, because his mom lives in Nuneaton in the UK, and he's like, "Okay, I order Friskies for our 2 cats, Bambi and Montana, and a toilet paper typically off Amazon." Yeah. Right, faster. So yesterday, my husband says, "Hey, by the way, my mom said she bought us some cat food and some toilet paper."
Oh.
And I'm like, what? Okay, you're not getting this one by on me. Your mom did not know that right? So I'm like, did you tell her? Because she wouldn't have known. You can't. How would somebody know that you order your toilet paper and whatever off Amazon. My husband says, nope. Honestly, I don't know. So I'm pointing to my brother-in-law, right? My brother-in-law is 22 and it's almost been 2 years since he's been with us now. And I'm
And
like,
he's single, ladies.
and he's single, or he's a hottie, right? So for any other one that's I'm not, well, he's not a social butterfly at all. He doesn't even like going on the camera or nothing like that. But anyways, he's like 6'3".
Give him a few hours, Give him a few hours with Miss Dog Lover. He'll be fine.
Yeah. But it was like, okay, I'm not dumb here, people. Your mom could not know. So I was like, has to be your brother. Your brother must have said something, because if you know, because Ryan uses our Amazon to order himself stuff, because why pay for Amazon Prime for
Right.
2 people, right? Why? So I'm just like, I bet you any money his mom was talking to Ryan, and Ryan can see on our Amazon from orders that we order Friskies. So I'm just like, I'm not nobody's fool, okay? But
Frisky you order.
Thank you for cat food and toilet paper. You know, those are very meaningful things. Ever since, I'm sorry, you guys, new topic here for a moment, but ever since my brother-in-law came to live with us, I've seen toilet paper disappear like no other. Okay, seriously, cat food can't speak for it. Toilet paper, I'm not even gonna lie, a whole roll will be gone in one day, and I'm like, where is it? And especially when they use the toilet paper and then there is no more, and you're like, excuse me, hello, took a number 2 here. Where's toilet paper? You guys, right? Lord. Seriously. I've never gone through so much toilet paper as since his brothers lived here.
Right.
Like seriously. And so thank you, mother-in-law, for the toilet paper. That's
well, she probably knew. Think of all the years she had to buy that toilet paper. So she knew you needed it. Yeah. Because, her two sons are there now. So she's like, oh, she's going to need toilet paper.
That's what's funny is that, yes. So my husband, like I said, moved from the UK. Sunny, like Pretty Woman movie, you guys. Sunny, coming for you, right? And I'm like, okay, yes, come on over. And anyways, my husband's awesome. He's amazing. But yeah, so now I have 2 of his sons, 2 of her sons hostage. And so she's like about a month ago, freaking pillows and pillow sheets ended up in the apartment. Like I'm like, right? Thank you. Thank you for some new pillow sheets. Hey, Sonny, want to see the latest pic of Pop? He's doing so well. I'll send it on Messenger. Yeah, absolutely. Quickly send that.
And I want to say to everyone that is watching from the UK, congratulations on your women's soccer team is going to be in the finals of the World Cup. So that's awesome.
Soccer?
Yeah, the England.
Sport I don't like.
The England women's team is going to be in the final of the World Cup. So that's awesome for the UK.
Yeah. My husband actually doesn't watch sports. I'm grateful. Because I used to watch sports all the time, but I didn't watch soccer. Well, hold on. Don't they call it football over there?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm an American, so I said soccer. I apologize, but
yeah, footy ball. Yeah. Isn't that so strange? And the thing is that it makes sense. You're kicking it with your foot when you're football.
Absolutely.
But,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like football. I mean, football makes more sense than soccer does. Because football, you're literally cooking the whole game with your, feet. So why did they change it over in the U.S., huh? Why? To soccer. What does soccer even mean? Soccer? Like soccer?
Google can probably tell you that.
It's a man. A man probably thought of that name. Soccer. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. Okay. This dog lover wants me to show you a picture of the new pups.
Awesome.
Don't recover. Open.
And remember, we have to get ready for a live in a few hours.
I know. I know. Hold on. Just trying to find it. Take it off. Miss Dog Lover paid us $4.99 twice. We got to show the dog. The dog's too cute. There we go. There's little pup dogs. Aww. Hold on. What's little pup dog's name again? I forget. I'm not good with names. Go to Adam. Thanks for giving us a shout out. Our table is booked to watch it.
Aw, that's exciting.
Wait. Go Adam. Thank you for giving us a shout out. Our table is booked to watch it.
The World Cup final.
Yeah. What does she mean though by our table is booked?
They
So
booked a table to watch it at a pub or to watch it.
oh, that's what I was gonna say. Is it at a pub, Carol? England are going to win Women's Football World Cup on Sunday. Well, you
I
know
hope
what?
so. I
Yeah.
hope so.
You know, we won't be watching it here because my husband doesn't watch that stuff. But
Watching it.
I do want them to win, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be watching
absolutely. It. Right? I mean, my husband's English. I have to vote. I can't go for anybody else. Who are they playing against? Alfie, that's it. Alfie. Carol, or Karen, who are they playing against? Hey, that's a different way of spelling Karen. Lucky you. You know, because you wouldn't want to be known as a Karen, right? I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right. But is that Karen? But just a different way of spelling it? It is, and we shall have breakfast there. Perfect. Yes. You know, this is what still makes me laugh about the breakfast is that like I love beans, your typical English beans or whatever. You know, we have maple or brown tomato beans, whatever. So whenever we have breakfast, husband has to have you know, always beans with breakfast. Now, don't get me wrong, I can eat it whenever, but it's just the darndest thing to me. It's almost like even on when he came over here, it's like they put a hash brown on everything. It's almost like breakfast is like a dinner. And and then my husband likes to have like the burnt tomato things to go with it. Now I can't do that. I love tomatoes,
Love a hash
but
brown.
you know, but it's like a full-on meal. It's like looking at a dinner, but it's breakfast. Yeah. But I remember when he came over. Yeah. Well, I just remember when he came over and at KFC, he was so disappointed that they didn't have these certain things. And I'm like, well, I guess that's because
they have them in England.
Yeah. Well, obviously they design food according to your, how you eat in the certain areas. So we don't we love hash browns and we have hash browns for breakfast, but we don't stick them on a freaking burger at Burger King, at KFC, as part of the thing. And, I love beans and toast. Yeah. Actually, husband just made, I know we're all over the map right now, guys. And that's because they canceled the press conference till 7:30 PST time. But husband just made cheese and cheese and onion toast. When you melt that, that is really good. And sometimes he puts on like Worcester sauce, or however you say it, Worcester. His husband home yet? Worcester. How do you say that? I say Worcester.
I say Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Oh, it's probably right. Worcestershire. Yeah.
But then again, I'm from the Midwest, so you never know.
He's perfect. Oh, I'm blurry for a second. Okay, talk to the people for a second, Adam. I'll be right back. I'm just going to call my husband.
I don't have chat open, so I can't see any of the comments or anything.
You can just talk to them.
Yeah. Oh, talk to them now. I am curious though with this Rachel Morin press conference, like what they're going to release, because the fact that they scheduled this press conference in the first place is promising, and they even said with new suspects. Sorry, and then to delay it by 3 hours, to me has got to be telling as far as the information we're going to get. I have a feeling it's going to be a substantial press conference. So anyone that's around this evening, I would tune in. And I know other people are going to do the press conference live as well, but you should watch it with us because I want you to. Somehow Sunny always makes me hungry. Like Now she was talking about hash browns, and I'm hungry.
Yeah, well, guess what? I just called my husband and I said, "Husband, where are you?" And I totally forgot to ask him how you say Worcestershire. Okay. And I was like, "Where are you?" And he's like, "Oh, I was just picking up your vape juice and I was just trying to figure out something to eat." And I'm like, "I'll have a sub." See, my husband and his brother have a sub because they're working right near a sub shop. So they're so sick of subs. I do not care. That's you guys. I'm sick of having a burger. Like all they want is McDonald's. And I'm just like, no, I'm so over freaking burger. I'm so tired
So,
of
honey, when you have a sub, do you do white bread or do you do wheat bread?
white bread all the way.
Yeah,
I don't do I will do wheat bread
I like
2% of
white
the
bread.
time. I've always loved white bread since I was a kid. To eat brown toast made me didn't like it. I can eat it now as an adult. It took me a lot of years, but I just like I don't even like I like herbs and cheese, but I always just like a
I like
basic white bread.
yeah
Big,
from Subway. I like the urban cheese or the
yeah,
five cheese
really,
Italian. But
yeah.
but
Mm,
if I eat
well,
like regular bread, I like white.
me too. And I get the BLT, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Throw some mayonnaise on there. I don't even throw pickles and freaking anything. A little bit of just BLT. Just give me a basic BLT and throw on some mayonnaise and some pepper. I'm good. I'm perfect. I'm not this. I'm not this. What do you want to call it? Like I'm. I'm very conservative when I eat my food. I like basic things. I do not like experimenting that often. I like Chinese food, Canadianized. I like anything Canadianized. Don't give me the original Chinese food that looks like it's going to crawl out of the freaking bowl. I just like Canadianized Chinese food because I'm not, I don't care about food that much in that way. I like tacos, I like salads, I like meat and potatoes, and I like subs. I'm not into all this foreign food, I've stuff like that. Just doesn't interest me. A craft dinner, wieners and beans. I'm happy. I'm good. Throw something into the like we have. I don't know if you guys have it where you guys are. I don't know if the UK has it. Do you guys have Miss Dogliver? Um, Do you guys have M&Ms over there? It's where they pre-make lasagnas, pre-make spaghetti, pre-make that stuff, and it actually tastes like you're eating like not still quite, but it is like homemade style type food. And so I would rather spend
I
my
don't know
life
the brand.
sticking it in an oven, waiting the 45 minutes, than preparing it myself. I do not like cooking. In fact, I don't hate it. 95% of the time I do. I'm a good wife. I'm a good wife. Yeah. I just like basic stuff. Anyways, we just went well off track there, didn't
Yeah, I
we?
know. And I was like, and I need to do a few things before we go live again. So,
All right. Well, we're going to go live at 7 o'clock Eastern
yeah,
Standard
2.5
Time.
hours.
Oh, heaven forbid, I'm going to have to make a new TikTok video. Oh, poor me. Woe is me. Sometimes they're fun, Adam. Sometimes.
You can just reuse this thumbnail and just change the time on it.
Stofers. Oh, I know what Stofers is. You reuse the thumbnail?
Right, and just change the time, the press conference.
No, because then people they'll see it thinking it's the same thing, kind of. Got to change it up a little bit.
Right.
And yeah, okay. Anyways, we're gonna get going. Miss Dogliver, thank you very much for those super chats there, super stickers, super chats, super stickers, whatever they're called, super chats. And thank you guys very much for joining us. And let's see what happens. Hopefully, an arrest has been made in regards to the Rachel Morin case. And I mean, that's, being very hopeful, but hopefully that's why they pushed it off to give us a new announcement. Hopefully. Anyways, you guys take care. Thanks for the people that joined us from the US. We will see you in
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Yeah. Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. All righty. Should we leave them? Should we ditch them? We're going to ditch them. Okay, let's ditch him. This is Sunny Justice and Aspen Connor from It's a Crime and Shame, wishing you all a good night.